As many of you know, Pholcidae, the face of criminals in the TPT2 community who is over 18, made a slanderous video about SergeantSnake, with every point being completely false. Keep in mind, Sergeant is a minor. Today, I'll be quickly debunking all of his claims. Point 1. Note, this does not include the intro. Pholcidae claims Sergeant threatened to sue him and doesn't understand the law, yet Pholcidae himself breaks it. This is false. In reality, Pholcidae first threatened legal action if Sergeant responded, and Sergeant only replied in self-defense. Disgusting behavior from Pholcidae. Point 2. He accuses Sergeant of owning a channel that stole content from someone. There is no proof this happened. Even if it did, there's no proof it was Sergeant. Point 3. Pholcidae accuses Sergeant of stealing a How to Train Your Dragon blueprint from Rapid. Wrong again. Rapid has no proof of making it, aside from using his alt accounts to back him up. Cough, cough. The blueprint literally had Sergeant's name on it. Several of us saw Sergeant making it ourselves. Not only is this a lie, but Pholcidae also completely ignores the opposing argument from Sergeant. Instead, he relies solely on RapidWave's version and doesn't even check the real evidence. That's extremely dishonest. Point 4. His main point is that Sergeant falsely took down Gorla's build battle video just because he was in it, and then falsely claimed Sergeant could face major legal consequences, including imprisonment. Again, he's a minor. Here's the actual full story. Sergeant entered the build battle and recreated a blueprint. One of RapidWave's alts, whose account is completely illegal, made several more alt accounts just to get Sergeant disqualified. Then, Gorla made a Discord channel called Kill SergeantSnake. Disgusting, especially considering Gorla is much older. Sergeant asked to leave the event after the harassment, but Gorla ignored him and simply told him he was disqualified, yet kept his build in the video. Afterwards, alt accounts linked to Rapid and Gorla's Discords began spamming harassing comments. In response, Sergeant took the video down, which is entirely fair because he asked to leave. He was harassed by Gorla. It was his own build, his intellectual property. It's not public domain. People cannot post content they don't own or have permission to use. Well, Pholcidae, your entire video has been thoroughly debunked. It's honestly sad how you've chosen to lie about a minor just to stir drama and hurt his channel, purely for views. It's not just irresponsible. It's harmful. And yet, people believed it. That's perhaps the most disgusting part of all of this. That people actually believed Pholcidae. It's absolutely shameful that viewers watched his one-sided video and accepted it without question. He gave zero evidence, ignored context, and never once reached out to hear Sergeant's side. And yet somehow people are ready to paint Sergeant, a minor, as the villain based on nothing but lies and drama. Even worse, Pholcidae went so far as to use alt accounts to try and befriend Sergeant. He did this just to get close, only to later twist interactions and use them against him, all to make it seem like his slanderous narrative was working. That's calculated manipulation, pure and simple. This wasn't some misunderstanding. This was a planned character assassination targeting a younger person just for content. Pholcidae's actions aren't just immoral, they're outright illegal. As an adult, targeting a minor with slander, harassment, manipulation through alt accounts, and unauthorized use of content, he's crossed serious legal lines including defamation, cyberbullying, and copyright infringement. Using fake identities to gain trust and twist interactions for public shaming shows clear malicious intent, and encouraging others to join in only adds to the severity. This isn't drama. It's calculated abuse, and if taken further, could have real legal consequences.